This feels like an educational episode. You know, like when kid shows, kid shows usually start out as, they have like educational elements in the shows usually, like when they start out, and obviously they're just more kid oriented. Like a lot of kids shows start out as kid shows, and uh, usually have some sort of like learning objective, but it's not always the case. And if it's implemented, it can be very subtle. But then usually as the show progresses and moves on, it gets a lot more story heavy and lore heavy, and it has a lot more adult themes in it and stuff like that. And usually moves away from that whole child thing. And the shows usually tend to grow up with its audience. This feels like one of those weird educational episodes you would watch in like school or something. You know what I mean? Like this feels like something you'd put in a season 1 of a show. Which even with this show, this show never really had the whole educational element. It always was just Adventure Time, but this definitely feels like one of those weird episodes. I wonder if Cartoon Network just wanted them to put out an episode like this or something. Because I don't know, it's weird. It's just different. You know what I mean? I like the music. It's groovy. A little bit jazzy too. Uh-huh. Are you the Buddha now? What?
So what? Let's go play. Yeah.
Magic Man's just laughing in the background over there. Also, I love how the kids just do not care. They're like, wow, that was great. Anyways, let's go play. Which, tends to be the case. What a freaking weird episode, man. And there was really no explanation. I'm just going to assume Magic Man was behind it. He kept showing up all the time and just laughing. And most of the episode wasn't even real. It was just in Finn's head, which could either be one of three things. Either one, Finn is still crazy. Yeah. 2, Magic Man caused it. Or 3, this episode is not canon at all and it just doesn't matter. This is just a weird episode that Cartoon Network pushed out. One of the 3 options. I don't really know. I didn't really like the episode, I'm going to be honest. I don't say that often. Most of the time, if I'm not a big fan of the episode, I'm usually like, it's okay. It's fine. I guess this is kind of like that. It wasn't like terrible, like I sat through it, but I'm gonna be honest, there was nothing really redeemable about the episode in my opinion. Actually, it was visually stunning in some moments, like this nice profile shot that I said I might make the thumbnail, I don't know, but like I like the animation. It's different. I like when they change up the animation. It keeps things fresh sometimes, and you're in for a different kind of episode. But as far as story, plot points, characters, I didn't care for any of it. I like the music. I mean, the music always hits in the show. So the music and the art style was good, but just as far as the writing goes, this episode was not necessary at all. Feels like the strongest definition of filler. But like I said earlier, this feels almost like an educational episode that you'd usually see in like a season 1 of a kid's show. Which is very weird that you would see it in season 6, episode 7 of Adventure Time. After all this stuff we went through, it just feels like a weird episode to just pluck in there, you know what I mean? I don't know. It was weird. Well, anyways, I'm just gonna move on to the next episode. Sorry I didn't like it, but, with the show going this long, you win some and you lose some. This isn't one of those episodes. I don't know. That's just me, though. Anyways, see you in the next one.
My eyes are open.
The caterpillar eats the Then the bird eats the caterpillar. Then the big bird eats the little bird. The big bird then dies and its remains decompose into rich, fertile soil. From that soil, a new plant bursts to life. And then the caterpillar eats the plant again. And so the circle of life continues.
Yep. This is the
The credits? Like the snare. Yes, I think we know this. Oh my god. He's every part of himself for the world.
Yeah, weirdo. I wanna play sports. Come on, let's go.
We go back full circle there. What the hell, man? Wow. Writers, they were on it this episode, as in they were on a drug. A very psychedelic, abstract, evolutionary episode. And I love how they play with the animation style. Of course, Magic Man has to intervene or be a part of this whole thing. And then, yeah, from the episode structure, we just get the perspective of every hierarchy, of every role. And then it kind of gets into this weird philosophical togetherness, or I know there's some better word for it, but it gets really like spiritual and interconnected. Surprisingly, that was a woke and pretty deep episode, and I didn't expect that at all. And even there's some contrasts, some ideas that, you know, his flower hand to accept love and all these things, and there's him in the flower form. I don't know, there's something there, I think. Maybe I'm reaching, but wow, that was impressive, surprisingly impressive. I think that's the way the blah, 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 blah. Whew. All right, guys. See you in the next one.
My eyes are open.
The caterpillar eats the then leaf. The bird then dies and its remains decompose.
Was PB the other caterpillar and he just saw his other life or something?
Continues.
But is that Magic Man? Where'd Magic Man go? My guess is that's Magic Man, maybe.
Round and round, big birds eat small birds. How natural, no waste. What an
I am completely baffled.
So what? Let's go play. Yeah.
Magic Man's back there.
I wanna play sports.
Back to the beginning. That's how it started.
Plant bursts
Is this a lesson that he needed to learn or something? Like what?
Again, and so the circle of life continues.
Alright, Finn, he fresh, bro. Okay. Is that PB I hear in the background? Best song? Are y'all serious? Are y'all? That's best song? That was cool, but best song? I don't know about that, bro. I got that PB Lemon Hope song over this one, but for sure. I'm not hating, it just wasn't the best song. What did I just watch, bro? I understand what I just watched, but at the same time, I don't, bro. Like, why do I feel like is this some type of deeper meaning? Like, it's just like, I don't know, bro. It was a fun episode, but it was so trippy, and that's crazy to say for Adventure Time, bro. Like, it was trippy. Like, it was definitely weird. I don't know. I liked it. The song at the end was cool. There's songs in Adventure Time that I like more than that one, though. But it was definitely cool. But overall, nice episode. I just don't know what I watch, honestly.
Nah, this episode was nuts, bro. This shit kind of tough. I ain't gonna lie. This shit's dope. And we get a banger right then, so kind of tough. I ain't gonna lie, kind of tough. I'm gonna show my kids this, young, no doubt. Gotta teach them somehow, you know what I'm saying? The way of school.
So what? Let's go play. Yeah, weirdo.
He's like, so what? Fucking weird ass niggas. Yeah, or Lion King, obviously. It was dope. season 5 material? Yes. That episode should have been in season 5, bro. I don't know why it's in this corrupted ass season 6. Yes. Back to the original opening. Thank God. With the original opening. Thank God.
Food chain. It was supposed to be like an educational type episode for the kids, because I already know all about the food chain. But it's always good to get a refresher, I suppose, since I've been seeing this since primary school. What? Magic Man, oh my god. Wow. Wait a minute. The last episode with the bee. Is that the bee? Wait a minute. What?